Hello, everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here. It's a cloudy, sunny Sunday afternoon. Already, I can't talk. It's going to be an interesting live, obviously. Um, it is above zero. It's 4 degrees Celsius, which means it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's cloudy, so I'm not sure if it's going to rain or not. I guess just have to kind of wait and see what happens because you can never really depend on the weather people to give you an exact of what's happening. I use AccuWindow. Hi, Pam. Welcome. How are your slippers coming? I was in the zone yesterday. I just had to finish mine. Ooh, quite the shadow today. Interesting. So today, I kind of wanted to pull out my bin of. I don't know if you are like me or not, but I have a bin, and this is a big bin. This is a big deep bin of pages that I've saved to make journals with. All right. That's excellent. Excellent. It won't take long from there, Pam. Oh, can't wait to see them done. So anyway, as I'm saying, I have this bin of pages. A lot of them are already folded, just waiting to be used. I haven't put them together into anything, so shame on me. Um, it, it's crazy. What I have been doing is like the little magazine journals kind of thing, folding the pages and gluing them. But I really have to get a handle on this. So, what I was thinking today was I would take 7 pages with a gel print outside and just make like little signatures that you could stick in a journal or use as a journal, because once you've got 7 pages in, that's 28 pages plus front and back covers to use. But I'm just kind of thinking that's what I would like to do, and sit and visit and see what's up with everyone and what you're doing. I just need to, work on this, get a little bit organized, and thought I would share my crazy hoard with you. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Anne. Welcome. I am going to take pages and make 7-page signature kind of things. Gel print on the outside, 7 pages of this mix and match on the inside, so that maybe then I'll be more apt to use these and get another journal or 8 done. So I'm just going to grab 7 pages randomly. 2, 3. Oh, that's got stuff on it. 4. Oh, 5. 6. And what's that? That one's 7. Okay, that one's partially done too. I'm just thinking I've got so much stuff to use. And this way too, I can always send it out as Happy Mail for somebody else to play and work with. Just going to grab a gel print, and that's going to be my outside. And this one, I started working on some stuff, and it just goes nowhere. This one I think is a bit wide. I'm going to fold it in, but not all the way. This is just food coloring dyed paper. It was the old tractor feed printer paper. I managed to get a whole stack of that. I have a cougar with an old 1995 calendar. Do we want the calendar up in the cougar? And we'll just do it this way. Don't think about it, just do it, right? Four. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Pam, we've had quite a few people responding to our crochet thing. I was wondering if maybe we should do a weekly kind of thing. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. I am just taking a whack load of my papers and kind of putting them together in small signatures so that I can just grab them and work on them. I'm thinking, too, that with the journals, with all the pages just sitting there, it looks really overwhelming. But if I grab this, and I've only got this to work with, I might get stuff done faster. If that makes sense to anybody other than me. Oh, took my glasses off, can't see a thing. Yeah, I think that'd be fun, Pam. I think that would be, because I mean, I've got so many old crafting magazines, and Miriam had sent me that link yesterday, and I was looking at it, and some of the stuff in there is absolutely stunning. It's bedspreads and things, but I'm thinking, something maybe a little bit smaller than a bedspread, because that can take forever. So because this is just a mock-up kind of thing that I can add to other journals, I'm just going to poke 2 holes, about 1 inch on each side of center, or what I perceive to be center, and I'm just going to do long stitch. Yeah, we could do hats. We could do fun hats. I've got lots of patterns for like the old granny hat kind of things. And I'm just going to tie it in a knot. So we could do like toques, like winter hats or sun hats or whatever's fun. Okay. This is not tied tight, but it's together. I can use it as a little mini journal. I can work on it whenever. And that's kind of what I'm planning on for the day, is just throwing a whack load of stuff together. Yeah, I think the next project should be the cat house. For sure. So what I will do is I will make some t-shirt yarn and try it. And if I find that it's not sturdy enough, then I'll see about, because I don't think that the cord has to be that thick. It just has to be an additional strengthening for us to go over. We might get away with something from like Dollarama, a nylon string, but a really finer one than we talked about. Okay, another 7. I'm just randomly grabbing stuff. 1, 2, 3. 4, Yeah, I could do that too. Oh, 2 calendars. Interesting. 6. And let's take a paper bag this time because I've got lots of paper bags sitting here. See, again, I did these. Why did I do these if I don't use them? I just do them and throw them in the bin and then. Oi. Hi, Jan. Welcome, welcome. How was your pizza dinner? Wow. What I'm doing, Jan, is I've got that bin of pages that I'm saving for someday, when I decide that I want to do a journal. So I'm taking 7 pages or 7 things and I'm doing like a signature with a gel print on the outsides. And I'm just using it as a basis to start so I can just decorate a little bit at a time, if you know what I mean. I can just do this page or I could do these 2 pages. I just need some sort of beginnings for me that. Okay, just want to make sure I've got that in there. And like I say, I'm not doing proper signatures so that when it does get time to put it into a journal, then we could do the 3 hole journal stitch. Oh, let's switch that up. Oh, fantastic. That's really good. Wow. I've gone to bed at 8:30 sometimes. Sometimes you just have to do it. So I'm just tying a knot in the center just to hold the stuff together while I play with it. Just so that I know, this could possibly be a cohesive unit. Yeah. Okay. When the neighbor was moving, she gave me a bundle of these. It was a scrapbook page bundle, but I don't use scrapbook paper. So I'm going to grab a couple of these to use today with this because I have to use it up because I have to. But I'm just going to put one in each journal thing. Okay, pull this out so it's 2, 3, 4. What the heck's that? 5, 6. Oh, lots of blank pages in this one. Nice. 7. Perfect. Let's grab painty paper first. I'm using up my blues. Using up the blues and teals. That will seem to be my favorite go-to colors is the blues and the teals. And the stuff that hangs out, I'm going to fold in after. So let's do one. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was planned for. But I want to use up. It could get covered in here too, right? Like it's not that it's not going to get covered. It just won't be open. Nice, Jan. Nice, nice. Okay, so I guess it was because I wanted lined paper in something, and the lines, if I just folded the page in half, would be going the wrong way. Yeah, I haven't been doing much gel printing lately, and I have been doing that 100-day project and just playing. Just playing. I know those of you who do journals are just looking at me and cringing and going, oh, she's not using waxed thread. Oh, I get it. I get it. But this is just to hold it down while I'm making. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to get gel printed on or painted over or something. Okay, so I'm going to fold this one in like this. Let's get that out from underneath. And we'll fold this one this way. See, I didn't even cut the bottoms off the bags yet. I'm just getting them ready so that I can use them. I've got 3 done so far. That's not bad. Let's change from blue papers. Let's pull a couple of green ones now. Maybe this one. These kind I really like using for my leaves. I'll use this one too. What's that doing in the green? I have no idea. No idea. This is why I need to organize my space, folks, because, you know. Oh, heck, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The lines will be going the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll have to go over them anyway because it has math equations on it. Okay, so these are going to be cover things. This can just go in like this. And I know I can fold stuff into fancier pages, but as I say, I'm just doing these so that I will have little booklet things. Maybe I'll find people here who want to take a junk journaling class and I can give them these to start. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, calendar from 2020. I like the calendar picture. 1, 2. Ooh, that's big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I am going to fold it up so that I'll have a pocket. And then what I'll do is I will back this with another paper so we still have the goofy edge. And it's big that way too. Okay. That's what I'm thinking, Anne, because like when I do a journal like this is my peace, love, understanding, and sarcasm journal. But when I do a journal like this, then I just look at how many pages I have to decorate and what am I going to do with it. And, like I have the ideas, but sometimes I think that this could be really overwhelming. And that's really weird for me to say something like that would be overwhelming because I'm the greatest fidgeter in the world when it comes to doing stuff. But I just need to get a bit of a handle on things. I really do. I guess. I mean, these are already in one big bin, right? Except for my gel prints are off to the side. 2, 3. Oh, you're big too, aren't you? I'll fold you in as well. Yeah, it's all about the organization. And we had that conversation too, that when your stuff is out of sight, it's out of mind, so you don't use it. And that's what I've been finding with this stuff. There's no reason I can't be using this stuff, really. Oh, 2 calendar pages in this one. This one's from 1997. Might as well have a variety. Coloring book page with doodles on the outside. Oh, I guess I need thread. I'm just using crochet cotton. Like I say, I'm just tying them together loosely. And the reason I'm tying them together instead of just using a paper clip or whatever is because this way it's in a unit. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me that once it's done, I'll consider it as a complete signature. And when it's put away and I decide to put a journal together, then it's ready to rock. Finally finished one of the cat journals. It's ready to go. So I sent her pictures this morning. I'm waiting to hear back on that. So that was a bit of an accomplishment. Did the slippers that we did in the crochet yesterday. You need to pick them all up, Kim. You need to pick them all up. What else have I done? Beth was kind enough to invite me on when she was streaming last night. She invited Kellyanne and I on, and she allowed me, or she, yeah, allowed me to do a rundown of what I kind of do on my channel. I don't know where my channel's going yet, guys. I appreciate you hanging out here with me. I don't know the kinds of things that you guys are preferring when I'm making Kimbits and showing how I do things, or some of my own creations, or, you know, I appreciate you being here. Ah, you're making dinner. I kind of cheated for dinner last night. We were going to see the grandson at his new job. So I wanted something really fast. So I make this stuff called pizza bun gunk, and I keep it in the freezer. So you just take it out, you spread it on bread, and then you bake it in the oven. So I just did that so that we could go for ice cream after. Oh, thanks, Anne. One. No, we don't want two of those. 2, 3, 4. A whole handful. 5, 6, 7. So then we went and saw him at his job, and we got an ice cream cone. It was so cold out. I was so cold by the time I got home. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. And you're working on slippers. I'm glad that you're enjoying the crocheting that we've been doing together, Pam. 2. I don't know what I had folded these up for, but I'm leaving them folded the way they are. This calendar's from 2022. They're all over the place. I wonder what I'm going to do with that bag. This could be a mystery. Oh, thanks, Pam. I have fun doing it, and I really am glad that you're catching on the way I teach. Some people would find it very difficult. All right, we've got another one. Ooh, and that bag is the center. That's okay. It would be a lot of fun if we could do this in person. I really appreciate the fact that we can do it this way. Hey, Anne, do you think Defy would want some of these? I guess I'll have to ask Jean. Because, I mean, if I sent down some of these, that would work. Yeah. Oh, that one's loose. That's okay. I wonder how much. If I sent 6, if I could get 6 in a 8x10 envelope and send them off, that would work. Thanks, Jan. I really enjoy the community us crafters have created. I really have. some of the loveliest people going are in these groups. It's a very caring, sharing, lovely. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to make sure that the stuff on the backs of the stuff I send aren't private stuff, you know? I'm using a lot of my old journals from my jobs, or you go on courses and they give you the PowerPoints, etc., etc. Some of them might not be the best to be sending out. You know what? I'll do it like this. Yeah, it's got those things on it. I don't care. I'm going to fold it like this. And then this one's going to get folded in. And I think I'm going to put it on this side, the fold on that side. Yeah. So that's one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's a mystery page, guys. 7. So what was this from? This was from cardstock paper. That's okay. And this is a roll-off, obviously. All's good. Calendar from February 2022. Paper with some gel printing on it. Paper with some pink scribble. Oh, that was probably, I made that to go in the I Love to Read journal because they wanted it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Do I have any pockets on that side? Maybe I'll flip this one around this way. And this one, let's put it right there. I was in I signed up for a course on how to organize your craft space. And she had some great ideas, but her craft space was almost sterile. It was white, and she had all the IKEA cubes and binders and just stuff. And I looked around my conglomeration and thought that she doesn't create the same way I do. Does that make sense? So I didn't find, like, it was a weekend long thing, but everybody's rooms were so organized and tidy that I couldn't relate to them. Does that make any sense? If you guys knew me, Pam knows. Yeah. Because I appreciated the way they were organizing things, but that's not going to work for me because I'm grabbing beads, I'm grabbing buttons, I'm grabbing yarn, I'm grabbing glue. I want it here, right? And their stuff was so clean. Just, I really, really couldn't relate at all to it. And I felt kind of bad because I liked the ideas, but I couldn't keep my binders or stencils and binders. I tried it. It just really didn't seem to work for me very well at all. Okay, I've got some black. They are on an real estate guide. I'm going to use those as outsides. Exactly, Anne. Exactly. I know, Pam. I was trying to post pictures of my craft room, but my tablet wouldn't let me. It didn't give me a thing to do pictures from. So I have to put them onto my computer and then I'm going to upload. And I'm only going to put part of my crafting area in. Oh, I can't say it's bad. It's just that I want functional. I don't want fashionable. Well, you guys know what my desk is like. Multiply that by 3 rooms. Plus. Yeah. Anyway, I have the same problem when I go to people's houses. My sister likes white. Her house is like white and really pale gray with wood trim. The wood trim is homey, but I can't do white either. I have a very hard time with white. My family room is called Pacific Blue. So it's really a nice deep blue. Yeah, and I mean, okay, I'm not organized right now and I admit it. But that's because I keep bringing stuff in and dumping it in the bag approximately where it's going to live. So I think, yeah, that makes sense. And I just find it very, what's the word? It's like corporate or it's not friendly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that. And I absolutely believe that. Nice, Pam. Mine is one wall is, well, 1, 2, 3 walls. 4 walls are green and 1 wall is white. But that's because I've never painted it because we've had shelves up on it most of the time. Oh, that's a fun piece. This is like going through who posted about instead of doing Timu hauls or what kind of hauls, we should pull a bag out of our craft area and go through it like it's a craft haul or whatever. And that way we're not spending money and we're going to find things that we forgot we had. I loved that idea. I said I would be more than willing to play. Oh, looky. I have a ripped envelope, torn envelope. That's going to make an interesting center. With a peekaboo. Yeah, we don't have carpet anymore. I've got area rugs but carpeting I don't have anymore. I don't miss it. I'll be honest. I really don't miss having carpeting. I got rid of it when I found out I had asthma, and we live on gravel roads, so you can imagine the amount of dust that would be in a wall to wall carpet for that. So that made a really big help. Our bedrooms don't have carpet in it anymore either, but we do have that fake wood laminate flooring, and I find it very, very cold on my feet. And I'm one of those that um, I live barefoot as a rule. No, I don't like carpet either. Oh, and you with your pets, Pam, too. I can understand why pets and kids and carpet. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I like my house to look it lived in, but having, I had two big dogs and grandkids. I'm glad I didn't have carpet. Yeah, ours was wall to wall. We had it in the bedrooms and in the living room. That was just too much. Yeah, I mean, I like to go barefoot. I'm barefoot more often than I've got shoes on until we have this plastic flooring that is really cold. But come summertime, I'm going to be barefoot the whole, you know. I'll put shoes on if I have to go somewhere. And even then it'll be sandals. So is Brianna your daughter? You said she's your girl? Is she a friend, your daughter, Pam? The Brianna that came to meet your creativity? Oh, look, map. 1, 2, 3. What's that? 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool. The one with the beautiful hair. I love her hair. Jan, I met Pam's daughter yesterday on our crochet thing, and she's got hair the color that I had when Megan was little. The burgundy kind of thing that I had my hair done. The one that the father in law didn't like at all. I just love her hair. This is an 11 by 14, so I know darn well that it's going to be too big. So I'm just going to fold it. Then I've got, I've got things like this tucked away in that bin. So it's paper I folded into pockets. Yeesh. Yeesh. Yeah. Father-in-law did not like it very much. See, this page is already decorated because I was going to use it in something and never got used. That's okay. Map. You could go in the center and you on the outside. My mom didn't mind my burgundy hair. Or if she did, she didn't say anything. But really, that was 1982 I had it done. So people in Manitoba didn't do that to their hair back in 82. So I got a lot of stares, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to use this as the gel print on this one. Hi, Jean. Welcome, welcome. Nice. Nothing better than a nice hot soak. I am putting together little signatures. I have so much paper ready to be put into journals, and I just haven't made journals for a while, that I figured that if I did this with all my papers, just little 7-page signatures, and that way I could decorate them. Awesome, Pam. Were you considered a rebel? I was considered a rebel. Go figure. Jan, too, was also a rebel. Right, Jan? Oh, yay! Lots of blood? Not so much blood? Was it intentional? I know. I know, Jan. That's why we get along well. My next door neighbor's house sold. I get new neighbors May 12th. Nice. Nice, Jean. And were you the rebel? I was the youngest. My sister, and I was adopted. My sister was 11 years older than I was. So she was really nice and calm and collected, and I was not. I was not. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Handful. 6. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair, Jean. You know what? I think I'm going to use that as an outside one because that's a nice one. Let's throw a bag in. I can understand the fight for justice type. I was more like that when I was in my teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. Now, um, do I really want 2 bags? No. And the fight for justice is just developed with age. You just leave me alone. 2021 December calendar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I tried dyeing my hair blonde, Pam, and it went red. So evidently, I have a lot of red highlights. Well, now they're gray, but awesome, Jan. Uh-oh, shifted. Where are we? I think I've been more focused on supporting the vulnerable and women's rights kind of thing. Oops. Yeah, I really like leave the drama at the door. I have a big sign that says, well, it's not a big sign, but I have a sign that says be nice or leave. And my grandkids can attest to that because the oldest pair, if they were fighting, I would make them go sit out on the front steps so that the neighbors could watch them fighting because I didn't want to see it. And if they wanted somebody to see it, then the neighbors could watch. You know, Pam, when I turned to being a grandma, when I first became a grandma, I decided I needed to have blue hair because my nan always used to go and getting the blue wash in her hair because she was gray, of course. She was older. And I have never done it. And I really think I should. No, I guess that. I used to make my kids sort soup mix when they fought. I would give them each a cup of soup mix and they had to sort the beans and the rice and the peas. And I found that worked good for a while until I realized that my younger daughter absolutely loved it so much that she would pick a fight just so she could do that. She would come up to me and go, I accidentally broke this on purpose. Can I sort soup mix? Backfire, backfire, backfire. Yeah, I've got two like that though. Wouldn't trade them for the world. Yeah, I know I'm not folding them evenly. I don't care. They're going to be on opposite sides of a signature. They just have to sort of match. That's 2. Look, it's going down, guys. 3, 4, 5. What's this? It's got a whole bunch of stuff on it. I used to get into fights when I was in junior high, like middle school, physical fights, but I haven't done that since. My girls, as far as I know, didn't fight physically. Mentally and verbally, probably more. I really wouldn't doubt it. Oh, that's a fun gel print. Again. Oh, look. What the heck? Tuck spots and writing spots. So I've, been decorating, obviously, off and on. Yeah. I had cousins that lived next door. With my sister being 11 years older, I didn't have anybody to fight with or whatever. But I had the cousins next door who were annoying. I mean, if I was in trouble at school or whatever, they didn't hesitate telling. And they tortured me like a little sister. Like they used to steal my shoes and put them up on the roof. Yeah. Okay. So let's put these all in the right way round, right? This one. That can go either way, but let's do it so that that's at the bottom. Make the pockets go the right way. And the pictures. Oh my. Hokey Dinah, Anne, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I did run away from home, Jean. I was a bad kid. Oops, ripped the page. See? That's nice, Anne. Evidently, my brother, my birth brother, was a jerk growing up, but he's one of the kindest men I know. Look at what I've got to play with. I mean, I had it all to play with before, but now I can just grab a signature and do it, right? I have an adopted sister who's 11 years older than I am, and then my birth family, I have a sister who's 11 years older, a sister who's 3 years older, and my brother is 5 years older. Thanks, Jean. It's the company I'm keeping today. Oh, if I was on StreamYard, I would definitely do that, Pam. Oh, see? I should make sure that I set up on StreamYard. Well, Pam, you're just going to have to go on and do it. Show us his tooth. I would like to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, only one of those. 3, 4. Nice one. 6, 7. Nice, Jean. For sure, John. For sure. That's a very interesting print. Buggered that up, obviously. Ooh, and that's pretty ugly, but that's okay. We can fix it. We know how. This calendar, I don't know when it was from. Let's do it this way. Well, since I didn't grow up with my brother, maybe I don't know, biased, partial. It's nice having a brother. What color outside should that one have? See, I'm trying to use up my gel prints too. Have you noticed? Because if I use up my gel prints, then I have to make more. So then I get a play day. Not just a creative play day. Oh, that's a partial one. That can just get put in the middle. Look on that box. Want a pink paper. I'll use this one. Oh, sorry, Jean. That's a rough one. I'm sorry. 61's a good age. I'm going to be 65 this year. I got to sing When I'm 64 for my birthday this year. It is a tough age to go through something like that. Because you're just learning who you are at that age, right? Can't use that. Use that. I can use that. All right. It's a difficult age too, Pam. It is a difficult age too. 1, 2. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. I don't need any more craft supplies. 6. I don't need any more craft supplies. I have enough craft supplies that I could probably supply a classroom for a year. They wouldn't have to go and get anything. All right. I will watch that video when I am off here. Nope, that one can't go in. $19.96 this looks like. It's kind of wonky. Oh, you're big, right? You have to get folded. I am. No, Jean, actually, I really, really don't need more craft supplies. I have lots. That's all I can say. I have lots. I know. But you know what, Anne? We were driving by Michael's the other day. We were in the city. Where were we going? For lunch or something. Decided to get out of the house and go to the city. So we drove by Michael's and I said, "Oh, look, there's Michael's. Haven't seen that in a while." He goes, "Is there anything you need?" I said, "Nope." "Is there anything you want?" And I actually had to think about it, and there wasn't even anything I wanted. What I need is somebody to come and play with me to help me use up some of this stuff. I think I only have 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need another one. Another one. That's the outside. I'll use this one. Oh, I could use that as the other. Let's do one more. I found this. Isn't that a lovely big piece of graph paper? It's graph paper. Hi, Kellyanne. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to fold this differently so that I can put it in this signature. That works. I love my lots of stuff too, Jean. What you working on today, Kellyanne? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. Yeah. Oh, are you still working on your doilies? Awesome. Those are cute. Very cute. One of those. Let's use one of these. Yeah, me too. And that's what they were saying, we should do instead of a Temu haul or a thrift store haul, a haul from our own craft rooms, finding stuff that we totally forgot that we had. I think that would be an absolute hoot. During the pandemic, I spent a lot of time going up and down, like my craft space is in the basement, but I would haul stuff upstairs because, oh, where did that go? I needed sunshine. I just absolutely needed sunshine. So I would take a bag of stuff up, and then when I brought it back down, I would just leave it in the bag and dump it in one of the rooms. Oh, awesome. Doing swaps like that is great. I used to swap stuff quite often. It would be nice if we could do that, and I just don't want to have somebody, have shipping rates that then it would be just as easy for them to go out and purchase the darn stuff. It would. It really would be fun if we could do that. I was even thinking if we could swap like a 6 or 7 page signature, just put 6 or 7 pages together blank like this and just swap it out, because obviously we're going to have different papers than other people. Yeah, if we could all meet up, but then we have to haul all our stuff. the logistics of that could be a nightmare as well. Yeah. See, I don't have a craft room upstairs, but I do have a greenhouse, which is more like a gazebo kind of summer house kind of thing. So in the summer, I haul a lot of my stuff out there, especially my paints and things, so that I'm not worried about them freezing. Yeah, I like that imaginary world. I mean, I feel so very fortunate that we can get together and do these lives and visit and I mean, yesterday on StreamYard with Beth and Kellyanne and Stacy, that was really a lot of fun. You know, I'd love to be able to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. That can't go. How about just let's use a bag again? Oh, a very little bag. I like that. Yeah, I really appreciate my YouTube friends too, Pam. And one of the biggest of the appreciations about you guys is you get it. You get the fact that people like to craft. You get the fact that we hoard things. You get the fact that we do things differently than each other. Awesome, Jean. That would be a blast. Me too. Me too. And it's also adult company, right? It's like additional company because, you know, some of us live alone. I do not. I have a husband, but 90% of the time he's out in the shop. So it's almost like I'm alone. Yeah, we all understand why we get excited about a great cardboard. Yep, exactly. Or a book. Or like when he was spray painting, or not spray painting, he was putting a finish on those walnut stools he just made and the spray over on the newsprint. He had to bring it in and show me. Hi, Marty. Welcome, welcome. He had to bring it in and show me that it plasticized the newsprint and could I do anything with it? We're just going on, we're being our own fan club, Marty. We're saying how much we appreciate our crafting community online. And it's because we get each other, we understand a great cardboard box, we understand the need to create, we understand the happiness of a skein of yarn, finding stuff in our craft space that we totally forgot about. It's a wonderful community. It really, really is. Well, the ladies, that is very interesting. I have a tendency to put more of the folded stuff to the front side of the signature than the back. Yeah, to my husband's workshop. Yes, you're more than welcome to come. Oh, speaking of husband's workshop, yes, Jan, I gave him the measurements. He's looking to see. I specified that he needed to do it so that your camera wasn't blocked the way my camera is because he's got a bar across the top of my stand for my tablet. So that if you're using where's the camera on your iPad or your tablet or whatever you wanted the stand for? Because I wanted him to build it so that it doesn't block the camera so you can come online with us. A party bus. Oh, wouldn't that be a blast? Get on the bus and go and visit a whole bunch of people. I'm just figuring. I've been poking that through, and I bet you I put holes in my desktop again. Oh, I'll investigate later. Yeah. And stopping at thrift stores, like do a craft and thrift store run. Wouldn't that just be a blast? Oh. Instead of going like on a crafting cruise, I think that could be just as much fun. What you working on, Marty? I'm playing Snoop today. Yes, they would. Stopping at thrift stores and artist studios. Yeah, I'm snooping. I'm checking to see what everybody else is playing with. I have a bin or 6 of papers that I've been keeping to make journals out of. So a lot of them are folded in half. Some of them have been started to be decorated. There's all kinds. There's maps and calendars and what have you. But I haven't been playing with anything about with this stuff. So I'm putting them together in 7-page signatures with a gel print on the outside. And I'm going to be decorating them like for a journal, but you know. Oh, the Zentangle doodle things, they are marvelous, aren't they? Top right corner. Okay. Okay. Top right. Perfect. Hi, Stacy. Welcome, welcome. So then if you had it on its stand, Jan, you could use it like the way I used my tablet when we were doing the cricket thing so that you could see my screen. What you working on today, Stacy? I think it would be a blast to have you come on with us, Jen. Oh, 2. No, I don't want 2 of those. It is, Marty. Oh, I've got another one of those big long ones, guys. And it's very relaxing, right? Like that's the fun of those is that they were created as mindful, almost like meditation kind of thing. Wow, your live was a nice long one today, Stacy. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. You've got one of those brains that just doesn't want to quit either. I think most of us do here. Oh, what have I done? Ha ha ha! No, that doesn't work. What are you thinking? That works. That does not. I'm just putting signatures together, Stacy. I've got so much paper that I have been hoarding for doing journals with that it's time to utilize some of this stuff. No, don't want two of those. Calendar from 1988. There was something glued on it. I'll have to do something with that. I know, Marty. I'm the same way. 1995, July. Old calendars. Sometimes I want my mind to slow down, like when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And I figured if I did them in sevens, then it's not like I have a whole journal and I'm stressing about getting the whole journal done. I can do a page a day or whatever. And so it's going to take me a few months, years. But I don't have to fill every page either. So I'm not even putting them together with pamphlet stitch or anything. I'm just stringing it and tying it just so that they're together. Then I think what I'll do is I will pull one out, and over the course of a week, I will work on it. Do a little bit during my lives, doing a little bit over coffee. Calendar pages are a lot of fun to decorate. Except that, then you get that end of the moose will have to be covered. But this is what I've got put together so far. And I think I'm like halfway down the bin. So I'm doing 7 of the pages I've collected with a gel print or a painty paper on the outside. And I'd be willing to swap one if anybody wanted to swap one. Could be a page of ends. Yep. See here, like in Manitoba is a really hard place to sell things. If you can sell your craft work in Manitoba, you can sell your craft work anywhere, evidently. I haven't really managed to sell. I've sold 2 journals here. That's it. So the rest end up getting shipped away. One, two. 3, 4. What's something different? 5, 6, 7. Exactly, Anne. I've got lots of projects like that. It's like the caterpillar my daughter has asked me to crochet. It's a 6-foot long caterpillar. It's got 136 legs, and I've done like 4 legs. Oh, look, I cut it this way. See, this is like a surprise. This is an old picture of, I don't know. But that is downtown Winnipeg way back in the day. This could be a cover. It could. I have lots of stuff that could be covers. I'm putting him in the middle. Something different. Something different. I like, just a plain blue piece of paper with a little bit of, oh my. The things I have saved. Well, maybe it'll come out later and be a cover. Did I just fold this like this? Is there more folded to it? No. I just folded it so that we had half a kangaroo. This will be an easy one to decorate. It'll be fun, fast. What color cover should I put on it? Let's try red. What have I got for red? Got this red. That would make marvelous flowers. And it's cardstocky. Oh, that green one can't be right there. Did you have lots of people visiting you today, Stacy? I'm not using it as cover. Good. I was doing something this morning, so I wasn't really online. For those of, hey, do I have any of my mods here? Pam, are you still here? Kellyanne, are you here? You want to put everybody's pages in? if you don't mind, please. Thank you. So the little box that I am going to be using as a giveaway when I reach 250 subscribers has the finish put on, the drawer pulls put on, and the drawers are flocked, so they're ready to go. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Nice, Anne. Yeah, old print is very awesome. I have some from my mom's school days. I have her poetry book. Pages are so brittle, and of course it's printed on both sides. I don't know how I'm going to preserve it or use it in a journal. Okay, promise you, this is the last one I'm doing, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, how many of you use like book pages aside from music pages in your journals? I've got one. I need a different one. So when you use an old book page like as a page in your journal, you're a lurker. Nice, Jean. Anne, that's awesome. I like to lurk too, Jean. I'm usually doing something um, while I've got a live on or whatever. So when you use a book page, do you cover it completely so you can't read the text? How do you decorate? Because I have stacks of old books that I would like to utilize. I just not sure. And somebody said you should use dictionary pages because they are not offensive. Well, the other day I was painting and playing and I pulled out dictionary page and I painted it and I put it in something I was working on and then I read the words and I had to change it because I don't know if you can see that word. Thanks, Marty. I couldn't put this in what I had planned on putting it in. Yeah. Use a dictionary, they said. So I bought an English Spanish dictionary, ripped out a page, painted it, used it, and went, no. Just no. So do you read your pages too before you put them in? You know what, Jan? It was something for myself, but still, I just, should it happen to go somewhere else, you use a lot of illustrations, see? So when are your journals art journals, writing journals, combination journals? Because I've always thought that, like, when I do journals, I like to have lots and lots of writing space. Yeah, I think so too, Anne. Combination, yeah. I think I've got six. One, two, three, four, five, six. I need one more. Well, I really appreciate you guys playing with me today because I've got a lot accomplished. Yep, everything. And an outside. Need an outside. Well, I haven't even really made a dent in my painty papers. Right, collage, draw, paint. Yeah, I like to draw on book pages. I know, Jean. I know, but the reason I'm asking is because I've got so much stuff and I'm thinking of approaching our local library and doing a class through them kind of thing. So I would give everybody a signature like this, and I mean, that's 28 pages to decorate when you think about it, plus the covers. That um, I just, the bead journal is almost done. That's very cool. But I mean, I've got lots of like old manuals from machinery and things. The illustrations are awesome. I feel bad about cutting the books up, but it's not like I'm going to be using them for anything. Yeah, that's it, Anne. A hard time cutting up the old books. Some of them are falling apart, so I don't mind, right? But I've got some that are in really decent shape. I have stacks of my mom's old cookbooks, and I know darn well that I'm not going to use them because recipes are just a suggestion, right? Yeah, Jean, I have lots I have to use. But now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. No, they don't use recipe books like they used to. I love to sit and read a recipe book. Like, but like I say, they are only suggestions. I can't baking, yes, I will follow a recipe, but cooking, no way. I It's the improv, babe. Yeah, Marty, it's a tough one. I have a young friend who is just starting to journal. I sent her so much stuff home. I'm sure her husband's never going to speak to me again. But she can't cut up books either. But she had no problem taking books that I had taken apart. But I'm using books that they're more popular books, more popular authors that I've got at the thrift store, so the covers are off or pages are coming out. Those I don't have any problem chopping up. Nice, Anne. That's the way I cook. A big dollop of. But yes, I have to agree, Jean. I have trouble chopping up books, but I'm at the stage where the thrift store isn't going to want them. My kids aren't going to want them. So they're going to end up in a landfill. So I might as well use them. Cook hot until done. Nice, nice. I came across a recipe that called for a pound of brown sugar, and it was almost like a candy or a syrup or something. And it said at the bottom, especially good for children. Maybe that's what I should do is I should go through the recipe books, the old recipe books, and find those kinds of phrases. I like that. Sugar up those children. Yeah. Okay, this one's got some big sticky oats. That's some edging. So if I pull this back this way, I could have two pockets. That would be very cool too, Anne. Very cool. Jan, do you have any of your mom's old cookbooks? I asked for mom's old cookbooks, Jan. Karen has them for me. I think they should be pretty interesting. Yeah, I got some nice crinkle sounds. I love the crinkle sounds too. I like the sound of this one. This was a home hardware catalog, and I'm calling it my bits book because all the bits that I have left over lying on my desk is going in here, but it's got some really nice crinkly sounds. Right. This has great crinkly sounds. So yeah, this is going to be like you're doing the Zentangles, Marty. I figure once I get the pages all covered with all my little bits, I'm going to doodle. This is going to be my doodle book because that way I can just doodle in this little space, and eventually the whole thing is going to be a doodle. But right now I'm just covering it in bits. Oh, and Dutch. Nice. I'm thinking that the ones that I asked my sister-in-law for may be in German. Maybe. I'm not sure. Look, I got little bits here I can put on. So I save all the little bits on my desk and I just throw them in, be it fabric or thread or... I'm not sure that I'm going to do specifically Zentangles, but I'm definitely going to be doodling stripes and dots and flowers and probably some Zentangle things like in a totally clear space. Wow, an hour and 52 minutes. Time flies. You guys are just so kind to me, watching me string papers together. Right. Right, and that's a good point. I actually took all my handwritten and old computer printed recipes and they're now on my computer and I was using that to do Franken pages, but because it was from my inkjet printer, they all smudged. You could, Jean. The one that I was working on for me that I found that ugly word on is after one of Janet's envelope books. So I've been working on decorating the envelopes. Oh, I just ripped tissue napkin. But I've just been doing envelopes and decorating them because I thought it'd be kind of fun and quick. And then I've got all kinds of bits to go in it still because I still have a couple to do. So many ideas and not enough time, guys. You know. Thanks, Jen. I like the little ones. Stacy was making some absolutely incredible little journals the other night. Last night on Beth's, she was making like the little when you do them, Stacy, do you do all separate pages? Like when I do mine, they aren't as cool as yours. But when I do mine, they're all separate pages. Do you do like zines or anything in them? Do you fold them like zines? See, I do like this kind of thing where it's like a little notepad. Or, you know, I did a zine with this one. You know what, Jean? I don't care about colors. I put together, but like this one is just like all little pieces of paper, Stacy. But yours are, I know that you did some on pre-printed like little things and then you decorated some of the pages. But didn't you have the ones with the little hardcover books almost, like the little journals? Either way, they were really cool. She had like little belly bands and little pockets and little envelopes. They were so cute. So cute. Oh, thanks, Jean. I have no sense of color. I just need lots of it. Like, seriously, there's really no rhyme or reason to things that I put together. And it's just eclectic. Like, it's just grungy boho or whatever. I don't know what my style is. And then I have to show this because I've been working on it. This is Kim style. Kim bits. That's why I say it's Kim bits. And I was working on this in one of my lives. I decided that instead of doing a snippet roll, I wanted to do a snippet page. So I've been stitching, and I've got some of my crochet on here. I stitched down the sequin butterflies with beads. Some of it's glued. And I figured that this way I can snip off the same way you would a snippet roll. But like, this is all stitched. Like, this row, I drew stripes on it and then I stitched over them. So on the back, I put glue down so that I can snip it wherever I want and it's not all going to come unraveled. But I thought I would make a snippet book. So I'll have my bits book and a snippet book. My mind doesn't quit. And I want to do all the things all at once. It is like a masterboard. You've got a snippet book? Right on, Marty. Is it a fabric snippet book? See, I've never done like a snippet roll or a snippet book. Masterboard book. See, I also have, where is it? I started a cluster book. This one. I'm making a cluster book so that I've got matching clusters to use throughout a journal. Those ones are going to Sylvia in France. So I've got ideas. I'm looking for ways to store this stuff, right? Bits and snippets, yeah. But I'm doing my books all kind of separately. But I'm getting a collection, and now I've done these ones, so it'll keep me out of trouble for a while. And I mean, when I've been doing my tags and cards and ATCs and stuff lately, I've been doing prompt alongs with them because sometimes I just need somebody to tell me what to do, sort of. Not that it works very often because, you know. But this is a never ending hobby, ladies, isn't it? Do you find that? Because one thing just leads to another, to something else, to something else, to something else. And you can utilize all this stuff in a journal or, I think that's why I'm enjoying it so much, because I can bring my painting in. I can do some crocheting. I can do some floral arranging. I can do, collectors of stuff. Exactly. But it's useful stuff. Yeah, Jan, it really doesn't end. It just has a left turn now and then. Oh, what a great idea, Marty. Like that one, the snippet one that I'm doing. Come out of there. What are you stuck on? The snippet one that I'm doing, I was only doing one side of the page. So yeah, I can put I didn't want to put anything down till I finished stitching so that all the glue would be stuck down. The same thing with the cluster book. It's only got stuff on one side of the page. This one is both sided. So as I say, I'm just going to use it as a doodle. Yeah, and that's just it. Look at what the gel plate led to. Look at what, doing printmaking led to. Everything just snowballs into something else, and we figure out we can utilize it in what we're working on. My daughter used to do those paint night things. She was the leader, so she had to do a lot of practice pieces before she went out and taught how to do the painting. So she left me a stack of paintings here, and there was, oh, nice. What kind of bird nest? What kind of eggs? We haven't had anybody starting to nest yet. The snow's finally gone, though, and I don't think we're expecting any in the next week or so, which is a good thing because I've had enough snow. But a lot of the migratory birds are back, but I don't think that they've started to nest yet. But what do I know? If they're in the trees, can't necessarily see them, right? Not that we've got leaves on yet either, but still. Nice, Jan. We don't usually get hummingbirds back until about Mother's Day around. We have birds year round too, but I don't believe like the sparrows and stuff don't nest in the winter, I don't think. Okay, cool. It'll be something to keep an eye on and watch, and it's a lot of fun. Nice, Cal. Yeah, crochet hooks multiply too, don't they? My geese. Yeah, vicious darn critters. We don't have many geese around here because we don't have any water. Yeah, vocal. They can be nasty too. They're not. I don't know why they're Canadian geese. They're you know evil compared to most of us. Around humming Mother's Day too. Yeah, you're in Canada, right, Jean? I think we've had this conversation. Yes, Canadian geese. Nasty beasts. Sky rats. They're sky rats. Our hummers migrate, Jan. Yeah, all geese are meanies. But they make a great meal. Yeah, swans can. I guess any bird could be mean. When you think about it, you get close enough to their nest and there can be a like a mama bear almost. Except that they're diving you from the sky. Well, ladies, it's been 2 hours and 6 minutes. Yeah, they can do more harm, definitely. I don't like parakeets. Thanks for coming, Jan. See ya, see ya. Give me a shout. And because we have to start figuring out how to do that cat house crochet. Really? That's cool. Thanks, Anne. Thanks for coming. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Okay, so I'm going to say bye. I need to go put on a pot of soup for supper. And I really appreciate you guys being here. Pam and I and John want to get together and crochet a cat cave house kind of thing. I've got the pattern for it. I'm just trying to figure out if t-shirt yarn is going to be strong enough to do it. When we figure it out, we'll definitely let everybody know. And aside from that, I'll see you in other people's lives tomorrow, and I'm on again on Tuesday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.